Today's Daily Dose of Math is a geometry problem where we have trapezoid ABCD. We are shown midpoints E and F on the non-parallel sides of that trapezoid, and we are being asked to find the equation of EF. Well, we don't know the coordinates of E or F, but we do know the coordinates of A and B. And when you know the coordinates of 2 points on a straight line, you can always find the equation of that line. The first thing that I'm going to do to solve this problem is I'm going to do the midpoint formula to find the coordinates of point E. Using the midpoint formula, I find that point E has coordinates 5/2, 5/2. I can't do the same thing to find the coordinates of F because while I know the coordinates of B, I don't know the coordinates of C. So I have to try something else. What I'm going to do is do the slope formula for AB. Because I know 2 points, I can find the slope. Using the slope formula, I found a slope of 2/5. Then I use principle 16. Principle 16 says, if you have a trapezoid, the line segment connecting the two midpoints of the non-parallel sides of that trapezoid has to be parallel to the bases. That's very useful right here. It means that segment EF has to be parallel to segment AB, therefore they have to have the same slope. The slope of EF will be equal to the slope of AB. We already found the slope of AB is 2/5. That means that EF has a slope of 2/5, and its equation is y equals 2/5 x plus b. We just need to find the y-intercept for EF, and we'll have the equation. Plugging the only point I know on EF, which is this one, into that form, we get 5/2 equals 2/5 times 5/2 plus b. Now b is our only unknown. The 2/5 and the 5/2 cancel into a 1. Therefore 5/2 equals 1 plus b. 5/2 minus 1 is equal to b. That means b is equal to 3/2. The equation of EF is y equals 2/5 x plus 3/2. And we were able to do that thanks to principle 16. Now, keep in mind that in the math course I'm preparing this video for, which is called Math 4273, we have a list of principles and theorems, and principle 16 is this one that I described about the trapezoid. It says that the line segment connecting the midpoints of the two non-parallel sides has to be parallel to the bases, which is the part of the theorem we used here, and the length of that line segment has to be equal to 1/2 of the sum of the bases, which is a part of the theorem we didn't use here. Make sure that you are using the list of theorems that comes with your course. But if you are in my class studying Math 4273, it is enough to justify steps in this problem to say principle 16. That is today's Daily Dose of Math. Please like, subscribe, and share.